So it's one of the very first, what I would class as a warm day today. Temperatures expected up to 17. So I've just brought all these out of the greenhouse to start hardening them off. So I've got all my beans, the chard, courgettes and salad leaves. And I've got my sweet peas out as well. Can you hear my noisy friend? That's a jackdaw. Afternoon everybody. It's an absolutely glorious day. We've got temperatures up to 17 degrees today, so that's probably the hottest day of the year so far. It's a bank holiday weekend, so unfortunately being a Saturday, everybody, and I mean all my neighbours, are out in their gardens, and there's a huge competition with noise at the moment, so I shan't be doing an awful lot of talking. But the first job I want to do today is to plant my sweet peas. They're ready to go in. The roots are starting to appear at the bottom of the pots. It's a lovely mild day, so let's get them in. I managed to get a few jobs done today, but look at these. These are the Charlotte potatoes. I do actually need to cover them up a little bit because that level's much lower than the other pots. But this one's come through, and the next one, got a few shoots here. So I just come back from the garden centre. I think the whole world and his wife was there. It was so busy because it's a bank holiday weekend and the weather's lovely. So this is the second day of really nice weather, proper spring weather. So everybody's out in their gardens. So I wanted some compost because I want to sow some carrots, and obviously I've got other containers that I want to fill so that I can put my annuals in. So it's the carrots that I want to do today, but the compost I've just bought, it's peat free. I generally buy peat free anyway, but it seems to be so fibrous. So let me show you. So this is the compost that I've bought. It seems the reason it's so fibrous is because it's got this wood fibre and coir, which seems to be becoming more prominent in gardening products now. It's being pushed. So yeah, I've noticed a huge difference in the compost from previous years. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, so this is the compost. I don't know if you can see that. So I've taken a top layer, I've sieved it, and I've ended up with this, which is a lot finer. So that's going to be my top layer that I'm going to sow my seeds in. So I'm going to sow in drills. Sow them in shallow drills. Now I grow them quite close together and I don't thin them out. What I tend to do is I pick them as baby carrots, and as I start picking them it naturally thins them out, and the ones that remain have a little chance of getting a bit bigger as time goes on. Now I'm growing these. These are top weight. These were free from DT Brown, and it says that Australia's most popular variety, loved for the flavour for its long tapering roots, extremely reliable and resistant to bolting. So I've never heard of them before, so let's give them a try. I can see why some people use seed tapes, because it's quite difficult to even them out. This compost is quite moist, but I shall cover them up and then gently water them, so I don't want them to float away, which is a problem if the compost is quite dry. Everything floats away. Last year I grew Amsterdam Forcing 3, which was a lovely carrot, and I'd certainly grow it again, but I just don't happen to have any seeds this year. So I'm just going to gently cover these up. Might put another thin layer of compost on that and then water them in. So I've just sown another 40 of the ambassador peas because I've sowed, I don't know how many seeds, almost a full packet in 2 rows. So this row has successfully germinated 6 seeds, and this one 5. So 11 seeds out of a packet. So before I end this video, I thought I'd come out in the greenhouse because the weather's not as nice as it has been the last 2 days. It's raining at the moment, although quite lightly, but nevertheless there's things that needed doing in the greenhouse, and so I've just potted on pricked out and potted on my basil, some coriander, chives, and 2 of the tigerella tomato plants. I've got 1 left. I've kept it in the same pot, so I should be handing it over to my neighbour. But what I did want to mention is one of my subscribers, Susan, and if you're watching, thank you so much for the seeds that you've sent me. She has sent me these are Dahlia Redskin. Now she's put on here they should have been sown February to March, but I'm going to give it a go because everything's late this year, so it's worth a try. So I shall do a couple of those. But she also sent me some petit pois. Now I'm not even going to try and pronounce them because I think it's French, but that's what she's written on the envelope. I don't know if you'll be able to see those. They're quite tiny. So yeah, I'm going to sow those now. So these are the red fin dahlia. I've selected 5 seeds for now, and I've moistened the surface of the compost. And I'm going to put a fine layer over the top. I'm going to end up now and I'm going to go and have my coffee. So see you next time, folks. Take care.